Welcome to our first beauty tutorial at Rethink Breast Cancer. My name is Natalie. I'm here with Heather. I'm a professional makeup artist, and Heather is one of our volunteers. She's currently going through chemotherapy, and she has several questions for us today with some beauty concerns.
One of my first questions is I have dark circles underneath my eyes, and I'd like to know how to conceal those and sort of brighten up my face.
Okay, sometimes people will start using a concealer that's a little bit lighter, which if your under eye is extremely dark and you have dark circles, that's a good way to combat the darkness. But for you, it is dark, but I think if you just use something very similar to your skin tone, you'll find that it will brighten up the eye area, but will still look natural, and you could blend it into your natural skin tone. So to avoid cakiness, and if you want it to be a little more natural, I tend to apply the moisturizer first underneath the eye. And then while it's still slightly down, I'll go ahead with the concealer, and there are different types of textures. If you want a natural look, what I like to do is just take more of a liquid concealer, and I apply it underneath the whole under eye area. And what I'll do is blend it back and forth until I almost have that whole area concealed. And then from there, to make it look as natural as possible, I look in the mirror, and any area that you feel you might need any extra coverage, go ahead and instead of a blending motion, pat in that area. So just in those areas so that it's very concentrated there, where you're not feeling really heavy all underneath your eye. I am using a sponge, but if you decide to use a heavier concealer, so a thicker one, sometimes using your finger is actually the best tool to use. Reason being, the warmth of your skin will actually melt the product a little bit, and that will allow it to blend a lot more naturally.